Albans. Filming starts next February. That's it. Our main lunchtime news is at 1:30. But now let's take a look at the national.
Welcome to Christmas Telly Addicts. Apart from Christmas Telly Addicts, my favourite bit of Christmas is when you take all those Christmas gifts you got back to the shop and exchange them for what you wanted in the first place. Money. Do you agree with me that Christmas is just a little too automated?
Ho, 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 little boy. I've got time for you.
And bad for your elf. Well, at least Dorian's seen the light. We'll have more of those clips in a moment or two, plus some really great ones. But will they be any good at answering the questions? The teams are going to be introduced by the man who is now going to answer one simple question for us. Is he really like this? Charles Collingwood! Charles. Why are you dressed like that?
Like what? Oh, this old thing. Well, the invitation just said, come as you are.
Introduce our special Christmas guests.
I certainly will, Mr. Edmonds. From Emmerdale, bringing a whiff of the country air, well, a whiff of something, Lisa, Paula, Paul and Tanisha. And from EastEnders, down the market, round a cafe and under the arches, Deepak, Cyan, Howard and Brian.
Do you know anything about the telly, you lot?
No.
Oh, we're going to put it to the test. But Christmas is great, isn't it?
Yeah.
Office parties, mistletoe, cupboard full of booze.
I thought this was Rosalind's party.
No, that's the one in Crinkly Bottom.
I'm going to do well in this.
Lisa, here's your clip.
I'd now like to introduce to you the greatest star we've ever had on the show. The one and only Sir Lawrence.
Can't come.
Can't come.
Can't come? What's he doing? Pantomime? Alhambra, Bradford.
Aladdin.
Abanazar.
What am I going to do?
Get off.
I can't do that. I've got to keep these people happy.
Exactly, get off.
Which singer were Morecambe and Wise rude about?
Oh, someone's records who I'm way too young to buy. Des O'Connor.
Des O'Connor for 2 points. Very nice.
Paula. Yes, darling?
What's Christmas like in Emmerdale?
It's very cold and frosty, darling, and all the little elves are sort of welded to the ground.
She's been on the sherry, hasn't she? Here's your clip.
Christmas is the season of habits. Every year, you do the same things and you buy the same things. Every year, I always buy a bottle of Warnick's Advocaat. You know, that yellow gob. You have to buy it because there's always some Wally aunt who wants a snowball. It's such thick stuff, isn't it? Have you ever dropped a bottle of Advocaat? The bottle smashes all over the place, but the Advocaat remains the same shape.
Paula.
Yes, darling?
What's his name?
Jasper Carrot.
Yes. Unfortunately, that's not the question. What did Jasper sing on Top of the Pops?
Funky motorbike, funky moped.
Yes, funky moped. Very good.
Hi, Paul. Did you get your Christmas shoplifting done early?
Yes,
Yeah, good. Right. Here's your clip. But what were Geraldine, Lenin and Pinky and Perky?
one of two things. Either the names of Paula Yates' next 3 kids, or they're animals.
It was their animals. Very good.
And the gag was good as well. By the way,
I love Emmerdale. If it wasn't for Emmerdale, I wouldn't get any fresh air at all. So thank you very much, Tanisha. Have a little clip.
Have I missed anything?
Well, there are one or two teething troubles, but I'm sure you'll soon get the gist of what we're trying to do. Show him, Mr. Harmon. There's going to be one of these in each department for Christmas.
Ho, 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 little boy. Have I got a surprise for you?
What was young Mr. Grace's favourite phrase when addressing his staff?
I wasn't born when this was made, so... it was something like, didn't they all do well?
And I'll have you know, I wasn't born when this programme was made.
Oh, yes.
You've all done very well, was what he used to say, but they've got 6 out of 8, which is very good. You've all done very well. Deepak.
Hello, sir.
Do you watch a lot?
I watch you a lot.
Do you? Yeah. The winners of this... I must say, one thing about EastEnders, it is loud, isn't it? I mean, I turned it off the other day, and it's... I could still hear it. Now, here's your clip to see how you work as a team. Fitted in like a glove. What's the connection between the prison and a 1970s pop group?
Well, the prison's called Slade. So, Slade.
Yes, good. Yeah, that sounds incredulous. Brian. I have to say, I do think it's a bit much when you all troop into church singing "O Come All Ye Faithful." You lot are up to it, aren't you? All the time. Also, it comes easily for you, does it? Oh, right. Now we know. Here's your clip.
Oh dear, Mr. Baldrick. It looks as though we're in for a bit of a thin Christmas.
Don't you worry, Mr. B. I'm hanging my sock up so Santa will come down the chimney.
Mr. Baldrick, I guarantee that if there's one thing liable to stop Santa coming down the chimney, it's your sock waiting for him at the end of it.
What, if I don't hang my sock out, how will Santa fill it?
Mr. Baldrick, if you do hang your sock out, Santa will be dead before he gets within 100 yards of it.
Now, with which object did Baldrick have an unhealthy obsession?
No, turnip.
Yes, it was a turnip!
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate. You're a bit of a favourite with the ladies, aren't you?
So rumour has it, yeah.
There's quite a reaction here. Concentrate on this for the moment.
That is an authentic pixie costume, handed down from pixie to pixie.
Little pixie to little pixie may be. Little pixies with little legs and little developments.
Oh, shut your mouth!
When I was a little boy, Father Christmas was fat and jolly. Always had a happy smile, a little quip and a merry gesture. Oh, that's a nice merry gesture.
Free rein on this. What is Frank's famous reaction to a crisis? Let yourself go.
Ooh, Betty.
Yes.
Happy Christmas, Noel.
Well, a very happy Christmas to you. Here's your clip.
OK, a seasonal question, chaps. Tell me, is it true that a snowball is an annual shindig for blanks?
So, Brian, who bent Wogan's microphone?
He was always on the show.
And
he's not with us anymore.
That's
Kenny
it.
Everett.
Kenny Everett.
Yeah.
Of course, Kenny Everett. And I'm prepared, because you clearly know your stuff, I'm prepared for an extra point. To give you a point if you can tell me how many balls fell. You got 8 out of 8 so far. Very good. When you were just saying I thought it was the house party. I thought, well, I knew that was coming. OK, Emmerdale, we've got Christmas gifts for you. And I'd like you to open the green box, first of all, because in there is an object which is a clue to a character in a TV show. And if you can get the character from that object, there's 3 points available. Otherwise, we move on to the next one.
Pull it out.
Lift it out, yeah. Whip it out.
Is that all? Is that all? There's nothing else in?
No.
No instructions?
No. Is it new? What?
What?
What are you whispering? It's rude to whisper.
Is it Sybil out of Faulty Towers?
It's not Sybil out of Faulty Towers. So for 2 points...
No, another
it's
clue,
the next
another
object.
clue.
Open the gold box now, please.
Gold box, darling. Oh.
Behave.
Oh.
Oh,
yes. It's our wonderful Del Boy.
Del
Only
Boy?
Fools and Horses.
Well, open the red box to see what the
Open
last
the
one
red
would have been.
box.
2 points if you're
Come on,
right
good
on
job.
that. And the cocktail. Yeah, Del Boy. So they get 2. EastEnders, the green box. If you'd like to open the green box, please, Brian. And there is something in there.
Lavender wax.
Lavender wax and a duster.
Is it that character that Julie Walters plays in Acorn Antiques?
No, it isn't. Mrs. Overall, you mean? No, it's not that. So it's the red box next, please. Red box.
Go on, Hal. Right, let's have a look at the red box.
Whip it out.
Oh, it's is it Hilda? Hilda Ogden.
Definitely.
Hilda Ogden.
Definitely.
Yeah, go on, open the last one. Open the gold box.
Yeah,
Pull it out.
Hilda Ogden.
Yeah. Yeah, the blind ducks, Hilda Ogden. So they also get it on too. Oh, I've been waiting for this moment. Just as they get all confident that they think this is easy peasy, we're going to introduce something new with Charles as very much the man in command, because what we would like you to do is a party piece, and it's Emmerdale. You will be singing the signature tunes of these programmes as I shout them out, and we'll all judge how well you did. The 30 seconds starts now. Muppet Show theme.
It's time to be It's time to get
Star Trek. Dad's Army.
Who do you think you are kidding?
Blue Peter. Match of the day. Z-Cars. 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 Yes, Hawaii Five-0. Minder.
I could be so good for you.
Charles, how many do you think they got there?
Beamers up.
Full marks, Charles.
Can you imagine that lot coming round carol singing? I think they should have 12.
12! So, here we go. It's Sing the Sig, and the 30 seconds begins now. The Flintstones. Crossroads. Mission Impossible. Top Cat. Steptoe and Son. Charles, this is a tricky one to adjudicate. Charles, you're
well,
on your
I'm
own.
afraid, as a close harmony group, they were very far apart. I think that to be generous, we could give them 11.
That's generous. Now, we call this Play School because there's some lovely children from Bourneville Primary School, and principally Jill and Joe are going to enact a script, and you've got to identify the show.
It's weird, isn't it, Gary, not being here?
Quite nice.
Why? Are you not happy with him?
Well, would you be happy going out with a cross between Oliver Reed and Forrest Gump?
Wouldn't mind. Probably get on quite well.
Well, it's not as though I want anything complicated, just a birthday card instead of a sorry I forgot your birthday card. To go on holiday with someone who doesn't divide the women up into totty and non-totty.
Furrowed brows from Emmerdale.
Oh, at least. Men behaving badly.
Oh, yes.
happy with him.
Well, would you be happy going out with a cross between Oliver Reed and Forrest Gump?
I wouldn't mind. Probably get on quite well.
Not that I want anything complicated. Just a birthday card instead of a sorry I forgot your birthday card. To go on holiday with someone who doesn't sit on the beach and divide the women up into totty and non-totty.
Yes, it was. Men behaving badly. Here's yours. Debbie and Laura doing the principal acting.
When? Who got that champagne out?
I did for you.
Well, pour me a glass, darling. Don't let it stand there getting warm, sweetie. And don't pop it, darling. Squeeze it. Squeeze it out. Oh, sweetie, oh, darling, do help me. I'm having a hot flush. Darling, darling, feel my skin. Quickly, feel my skin, feel it.
You're standing too close to the kettle.
Absolutely fabulous.
Oh, pour me a glass, darling. Don't just let it stand there getting warm, sweetie. And don't pop it, sweetie. Squeeze it out, darling. All right. Oh, sweetie. Oh, darling. Will you help me, sweetie? Darling, I'm having a hot flush. Darling, quickly, feel my skin, feel it.
You're standing too close to the kettle.
It was absolutely fabulous. So we come to Emmerdale's blockbuster, and quite the most painfully amusing moment that you will see this Christmas.
I shouldn't be unkind because last year he bought me a beautiful present. It was a talking budgerigar, or he said it was, because I got the thing home, it never talked at all. And so I took it back to the shop and I said, this thing doesn't talk. They said, well, look, put a little ladder in there, a little bell in the cage, and it'll get you acclimatised. It'll talk all right. So I did. I bought a little ladder and a little bell, put it in the cage. 2 days later, not a word. A week later, not a word. So I finally took the ladder and bell away in disgust, locked the cage, went up to bed, and in the morning I came down. The little bird was lying on the bottom of the cage, flat on its back. I said, oh, my goodness, the bird's dead. And the bird said, dead me foot. Who took the flaming ladder away?
No one's moving me from my own. I'd rather do without my Christmas dinner. Oh, no, Lou, don't. I mean, I'm coming. I am still coming, aren't I, Polly? You did invite me, didn't you?
Yes, of course, Effie.
And Dot, and Charlie, and the rest of the family.
Oh, Mum, if you're not happy, I'll just leave you to get on with it.
What do you mean?
I mean, we're leaving, and we're leaving tonight so I can cook the dinner. And tomorrow, if you don't like it, well, I'll make some sandwiches. I'll see you Boxing Day.
Pauline, you wouldn't. I don't blame you, Pauline. Ethel Skinner, you're hungry.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas.
The comedian in black and white was Charlie Chester, but which adjective did he use to describe himself, Emmerdale?
Cheerful Charlie Chester.
Yes, Christmas in Albert Square. Could you hazard a guess at the year?
Is that 1990?
1990.
87. What was poor old Arthur Fowler's seasonal crime?
Oh, he stole the poor children's father's beer money.
From the kitty.
He stole it from the money from the kitty.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it was the Christmas club money.
Yes, that's right, that's right.
Who's missing in the Birds of a Feather clip?
Tracy.
Tracy's missing. What colour was the tinsel on Dorian's Christmas tree?
Red.
Blue. EastEnders, here is your blockbuster.
Now, the Roman soldiers will be coming down through from the back of the church through the audience. And it's when they start searching Mary and Joseph's baggage that you say your first lines, Rebecca.
Shepherds, I want you looking out over the church, as though you're on a hill, and the three wise men, you've got to look up to the star, because that's over the stable where baby Jesus is.
It's more than flesh and blood can stand.
Margaret! Margaret!
Oh, that got him talking. EastEnders, the comedian in black and white was Jack Benny, but what adjective did his friends use to describe him?
Well, he's very mean.
Yes, mean.
Yeah.
Christmas in Emmerdale, but once again, which year?
85.
It was 6. 86. Name the actor hiding in the organ loft.
Ross Kemp.
Victor's unlucky neighbours are Patrick and Pippa. Who plays them?
Oh, it's Angus
Dayton.
Dayton, isn't
David.
it?
Deaton, yeah.
Give us a clue.
The only clue I can give you is it sounds like, or rhymes with, Janine Davitsky.
Janine Davitsky.
Yeah, well done. In the Emmerdale clip, how many adults were in the church?
3.
No!
Two.
Make your mind up. Which one do you go with?
3.
No, it was 4. But I'll give it to you because the 4 came before the 3. And because I helped them with the Janine Davitsky thing. Right.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm enjoying this. This is great. Because we're back to performance and your party pieces. Brace yourselves, because it's impressions this time around. And these are well-known characters or performers. And all I want you to do, please, is just give us the impressions, as many as you can in 30 seconds, starting with Emmerdale. Victor Meldrew.
I don't believe it!
Mavis, Coronation Street. Kenny Everett's Cupid.
Oh, it's the best!
Manuel, Fawlty Towers. He's a hamster. He's a hamster. Frank Carson. David Frost.
Hello.
Good evening.
Mr. Humphries, are you being served? Don Cotton, EastEnders.
Oh, I'm sorry to that.
Max Bygraves.
I want to tell you a story.
Yes. Bruce Forsyth.
Nice to see you.
Very good. And over to the good fairy for the score.
Well, we must give 10 for accuracy, but I'm going to double it to 20 because they were so good.
OK, EastEnders, here we go, starting with Cilla Black.
Surprise, surprise.
Frank Bruno.
No, I mean...
No, I mean,
Amos Brearley from Emmerdale.
Hey, up, there's trouble at Mill.
Finish. Yes, Neil from the Young Ones. Eddie Waring.
And it's an up and under.
Larry Grayson.
Shut that door,
Shut that door. Michael Barrymore.
Shut that door, everyone.
The good fairy will pronounce the verdict.
Well, they certainly get 10, and they certainly get 10 more for being so brilliant. That's 20 points.
We've never had a score like this on telly, Addicts. We're into the 40s now. So who could break the 50 barrier? We go under the spotlight. So good luck. We start with Emmerdale and Lisa, beginning now. Nigel Havers and Keith Barron starred in which drama series?
The Good Guys.
Yeah, look at this. Who's the elf?
Ulrika Johnson.
Yeah. Who hosts Countdown?
Richard Whiteley.
Yeah, Paula. In which comedy series does Elliot Gould play Monica's dad?
The Friends.
Yeah. And look at this. Who's the snowman?
Pamela Anderson.
Yeah. You're meant to be on your own. Jonathan Ross presented a big
show. A talent show.
Yes, Paul, complete the comedy title. Jeeves and...
Worcester.
Yeah, The Gnomes of...
Dulwich.
Yep, Fairly Secret...
Army.
Yep, Tanisha. Who's the star of Murder, She Wrote?
Angela Lansbury.
Yeah, look at this. Who's the panto dame?
Kenny Everett.
No, it's me. Which series was set in Fenn Street School?
Grange Hill.
You're cheating! No, I take Grange Hill. No, we're not allowing that. That was cheating. And you got 10. All to play for. It doesn't start with you, Brian. No, it starts with Deepak at the other end. And for EastEnders, they come like this. Robson and Jerome, starting which drama series?
Soldier.
Look at this. Who's Father Christmas?
Chris Evans.
Yes. Who hosts Junior MasterChef?
Lloyd Grossman.
Yeah. Sign. In which comedy series does Tom Selleck play Monica's boyfriend?
Friends.
Yep. Look at this. Who's the snowman? Quick. It's Anne Robinson. What does Nicky Campbell spin?
The Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah, Howard, complete the comedy title. You rang?
My lord.
After... Henry. First of the...
Last of the summer when?
Well, it was first of the summer, right? Brian, who's the star of Murder Most Horrid?
Angela Lansbury.
Dawn French. Look at this. Who's the Panto Dame? Panto Dame?
Panto
Dame.
Who?
Panto Dame?
No, it's not.
Dale Winton. Which series is set in Hatley Station?
Oh, that thing with Paul Shane.
Yes.
Heidi High.
Yes.
No.
Disaster! Oh, Dr. Beeching!
Oh, God.
You've scored 7. Barry. Final score?
Well, now, I'm afraid our friends from EastEnders are going to have to go down to the Queen Vic to cheer themselves up because they've come second on 51. Our Christmas winners from Emmerdale have scored 55!
Ladies and gentlemen, your appreciation for the EastEnders team. Deepak, Cyan, Howard and Brian. And the winners from Emmerdale, Lisa, Paula, Paul and Tanisha. And one last bit of unfinished business from last week with the viewers' competition, with a reminder that, of course, Nobby isn't just for Christmas, it's for the whole year. Where did he appear? Well, Nobby appeared during Michael Barrymore. And well spotted to that telly addict who gets a 14-inch colour TV and a video recorder. And what about a festive good night, I think, Charles?
Well, it's season's greetings from me.
It's a Merry Christmas from me, and it's a Happy New Year from him.
And it's just a Happy Easter from me. I've saved a fortune on cards, and I'll see you in the new year with telly years. Have a great Christmas. Happy New Year. Bye-bye. Well done.
And don't forget the cast of EastEnders return tonight.
Back in London and quite...
What on earth am I talking about? Oh, forget that story.
Auntie's all-new Christmas bloomers. Christmas Day, 5:40 on BBC One.
This Christmas, Animal Hospital goes west to California and to Oregon.
We'll be kicking off the cobwebs down at the rodeo and mixing with the stars in LA. Oh, and we'll be meeting some famous people too. Catch up with the real-life star of Free Willy as he prepares for a new life in the wild. There's chemotherapy for cats, birth control for some intrepid bears, and some pets you just can't cuddle.
So join me for a very special Christmas edition of Animal Hospital.
Christmas Day on BBC One.
And now on BBC One, here's Animal Sanctuary with John Craven.